What's going on, everyone? We're back with a new year of Behind the Club. I'm DJ, your host, and today we're interviewing Costume Club president
John Russo.
Do your parents know that you're still playing dress up?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Why did you create the Costume Club, or did you create it?
So I didn't actually create the costume club. It started as the cosplay club on campus.
Okay.
We changed the name to be a little more inclusive, so we have our theater friends and Halloween inclined people as well.
On average, how much does it cost to produce one costume?
It kind of varies costume by costume, but I mean, you know, it could be anything. I mean, I would say around 200 to 300 per costume. It's not the most I've spent on a costume. I mean, you saw my project in there. I think I'm about $1,000 deep into that one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a process.
How many conventions do you go to?
So I try to make it out to about 2 or 3 a year. Yeah.
I think the big one's PAX East, and then also Comic-Con.
My main one is Anime Boston.
Anime Boston?
Actually, yeah. So I'll hit Anime Boston almost every year. I just started going to ConnectiCon on top of that. And then I'll throw another one in there just to check it out.
As president, do you kind of help manage this, and how do you get funding for all the costumes as well?
So as far as the costume club goes, we're responsible for providing people with the tools and education to execute their costumes. They take care of their own material costs, but we give them the stuff that, that kind of prevents people from typically getting into it, because again, I've got almost $1,000 worth of tools in my basement at home, and it's like a lot of people don't have access to that, and that's hard to get into right off the gate. Even for a small project, you have to get X, Y, and Z, So yeah.
Oh, speaking of television, sort of the Witcher series, what do you think of the costumes design in current movies and that kind of stuff?
I mean, I personally love it. A lot of it, it's really cool to see something that's taken from the industry and put it into a hobbyist kind of playing field, Yeah. A lot of people, they'll make an Iron Man suit or something, and it's being able to accomplish what was done originally in CGI in real life is it's a thing.
Yeah. All right, I think that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for having me.
No problem.
My name is Amy, and my position is treasurer.
Okay, so obligatory joke question: do your parents know that you're still playing dress up?
Yeah, actually, that one's actually funny because my mom's like, "When are you gonna grow up?" And I'm like, "I could be doing worse things, but I love cosplay."
As treasurer, what do you do for the club?
So I deal a lot of the paperwork, the funding, ticketing, those kinds of things. USG is problematic, and so is business services, but I get the short end of the stick.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So you said you're treasurer, you're probably good with money. How much does a costume cost on average?
It can vary depending on the materials that you use. I want to say roughly, if you're doing it on the cheaper side, $100, somewhere around there, because it really depends on the materials that you want to use for it.
So you've been doing this for how long?
Since 2015.
2015.
So, yeah, a while.
What kind of the big conventions that you go to?
So Anime Boston is probably the biggest one that I do. Anime New York City was absolutely amazing last year, and ConnectiCon is one of my faves.
I actually never heard of ConnectiCon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually one of my favorites. It's in Hartford, and it's in July.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's really cool.
So what's the current project you're working on?
So my current project is actually a pair cosplay with my friend. We're doing Mario and Luigi for PAX East.
Oh, nice.
First time going.
Yeah, I know you're going to PAX East. Ciao. All right, I guess that's pretty much it. Thank you.
Yahoo! Yeah, thank you.
Who are you, and what's your position?
Okay. My name's Catherine. I'm a sophomore, and I'm just a regular member of the club.
And what's your current project you're working on?
I have a lot of ones that I'd like to work on, but I guess the one I'm doing literally right now, in the room, is Shinobu from Demon Slayer.
Okay. Currently, right now, for the Shinobu cosplay, how much is that costing you?
So right now, I literally am just doing test runs on, a specific accessory on her, so it's costing me nothing so far. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you said you've been doing this since middle school?
Yeah.
How many conventions have you gone to?
Total or just different conventions?
I'd say, yeah, in general. How many do you hit a year?
So from middle school to high school, I've hit the same one every single year, so it's an annual thing for me. But now I go to 2 or 3 a year, I think. So yeah, so maybe maybe like 10, 11, 12 total right now.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you go to the simple ones, the Anime Boston, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff? Okay, yeah. What inspires you to create costumes, is my question.
First, I like meeting a lot of new people, and I think because this is more of a, I say, specialized, like a hobby that you don't see every day. You can meet a lot of like other new cosplayers at conventions and stuff, and you form really good friendships. But also, one of my favorite parts of cosplaying is when you finally finish your costume and you like put everything on, and you look in the mirror and you're like, wow, like I actually look like the character. I'm really proud of myself. Yeah.
Alright, nice. If you had to say something to an incoming or new member for Costume Club, what would you say to them and the best piece of advice?
Okay. The best piece of advice. So everyone's skill levels start from somewhere. So don't be afraid to like start on something easy or like a bit more challenging if that's like what you're comfortable with. So just don't be afraid to go out of your comfort zone and make new things that you haven't made before, because that's what cosplay is. You're always learning how to do new things to up your skill level, and then you can get to the point where like you can make anything at one point. Yeah.
Alright, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.